The Board of Direct Entry Midwifery will now exit executive session and reconvene open session at 10:29 a.m. No final decisions were made and no votes were taken in executive session. The public has been moved back to the MS Teams board meeting room. Representatives of the media may once again report all board discussions and actions. So we are moving along our agenda to items for board action. Are there any motions?
Yes, this is Meredith Mance. In case numbers 23-10807 and 23-10808, I move to close these cases without an investigation and not investigate them.
This is when
we can get a second.
And I second.
Motion has been made and seconded. I'll call for a vote. Kelsey Fisher, aye. Wendy Smith.
Aye.
Christine Morales.
Aye.
Meredith Klein.
Aye.
Meredith Mance.
Aye.
Motion passes. We'll close those case numbers.
And this is Meredith Mance again. And in case numbers 23-10806, 23-10809, 23-10800, and 23-10805, I move that we open investigations in those cases.
This is Christine. I second.
Motion has been made and seconded. I'll call for a vote. Kelsey Fisher, aye. Wendy Smith.
Aye.
Meredith Klein.
Aye.
Christine Morales.
Aye.
Meredith Mance. Motion passes. We will open those cases. I think that's it for items for board action. So we will move on to other board business. We have another meeting in October. Do we have anything to discuss about that, or any other board business? I thought there was maybe something else, but I forgot that I wanted to say.
Is there anyone where the 19th doesn't work for that next meeting?
Thank you. Yes. This is Wendy Smith, and the 19th does not work for me.
Would the 26th work for everybody?
That would not work for me. This is Meredith Klein.
Unfortunately, that does not work for me either. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that was the only available HLO date that we were able to get quorum.
Could I propose? I don't know if this would work, but I can do the afternoon of the 19th. I have a meeting that's from 9 to noon. I'll throw it out there as an option.
Does that work for HLO? That would work for me.
Yeah, that would work for me.
Yeah, afternoon is fine.
It may work. This is Bob. It may work. I won't be available. Oh, wait a minute. We're talking October 19th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be available in the afternoon, but if other staff are available, Sammy can run it or Trampus can run the meeting. Sammy or Trampus.
It sounds like we've got board quorum. We just need HLO.
Yeah.
And is that something where do we need to vote to approve a time change if it's on the same meeting date?
I could do it.
Thank you, Sammy. And do they need to vote?
Yeah,
Heather?
You would not need to vote since you
Okay.
selected the meeting date already.
Okay.
What time works for everyone? What is our afternoon option?
Since I brought this up, I can do any time after noon or later. I think my meeting ends at noon, so any time after that.
How
Should
do
we
we feel
start
about
at 1?
or 1? Yeah, let's do 1.
This is Wendy. Just thank you so much. I really appreciate that flexibility.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and good creative problem solving.
This is Bob. So we're going to bookmark it for 1 p.m. on October 19th and change the date. Okay. Or change the time. Sorry. Okay. I don't have anything. I don't know if Kelsey, did you have anything else? Did you recall what you were thinking?
No.
Sammy or Trampus, did you have any other dates that you wanted to schedule for additional meetings to handle other informal settlement conferences?
That's a great question.
Perhaps the 27th
26th,
of
yeah.
October.
Could the board meet on the 27th of October as well?
That's a Friday?
Yes.
Yep. That's a Friday.
This is Wendy Smith. I can meet that day, but I would have to be on the phone.
And what's this for? Sorry, I missed that.
Informal
be-
settlement conference?
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be at that one anyway, so it's fine that I can't do it.
The 27th, the Friday. I'm not available until noon that day.
Potentially November 8th, starting at 9. Would that be a better date?
That works for me.
I am not available until 9:30. Sorry, I'm checking my. Yeah, 10. I'm not available until 10 that day. Sorry, my Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for the next few, like 2 months are a little weird in the morning where I'm never going to be available before 10:30 on Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays.
Did you say November 9th, Heather?
8th, I thought.
Oh,
November
okay.
8th.
Sorry, thank you.
So November 8th at 9:30.
Yeah, I can't make it until 10 on that day.
Oh,
My-
I'm sorry, 10.
But if you could do 10, like that's doable for me.
I would. This is Wendy. I would need to leave by 11 that day.
This is Heather, the staff member. What date was that you guys are talking? November 8th or November 10th?
8.
8th.
10
Oh,
a.m.
perfect. Thank you.
Some other possibilities are the 15th of November, at or after 9:30, or the 29th of November at or after 9:30.
Let me check one thing.
I still have on my calendar that there's a board meeting on November 9th. Is that not happening? I know I missed the last meeting. And if so, I'm just wondering why we're scheduling another thing right around that. Could we not do the informal settlement conference at the meeting? Or maybe I'm just confused.
So this is Heather. My understanding is that the informal wouldn't happen on the 9th, but I am not aware of, I'd let HLO answer as to whether a meeting is scheduled for the 9th or has been removed for that.
It had
date.
been removed back in May.
Thanks, Sammy.
No problem.
So it sounds like those Wednesdays would work for Meredith, 10 or later.
Those all work for me.
Wendy? The
I can make either of those work.
So are we on doing the 8th or the 15th?
The 15th or the 29th, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest, I can, if I were going to make this work, I can just skip my thing at 11 and I will make myself available that day too. So it's fine. Whatever we settle on, I can do in November.
Do we want to pick the 15th then?
Sure, that works.
That works. Are we starting at 10? I think I could call in by 9:30. I just could potentially be a few minutes late.
It sounded like 10 was fine.
Okay.
November 15th, 10 a.m. Yeah.
And how long would we expect that meeting to be?
How many cases?
2.
Okay.
So 2 to 3 hours, possibly. Bob?
There was a time limit on for respondents to provide information, if I recall.
Usually around 30 minutes.
Okay, and then board discussion. Okay.
That's correct. And Sammy and Trampus, I believe wasn't anything on the HLO calendar, but you'd probably want to verify that too. I think, I'm not sure if Bob has that information too,
Yeah,
but just to make sure.
I'm looking at it. What I can't see are like vacations or anything like that, but April, you said they, yeah, looks good. Yeah. So November 15, 10 a.m.
Is there anything else? Anyone had other board business?
All right. Chair, if you're ready.
All right. The Board of Directors Tree Midwifery meeting is adjourned at 10:44 a.m.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody.